Waffle size. Woo down.
Oh, you talking about
Yeah. Yeah, word. Yo, I can't. Hey, look. Hey, y'all watching? You was with me. You were with me. Waffle size.
Hey,
look.
Hey. I never seen
We are back in the flow of things. Now the pod is back up. It's back up and running for another season. Another season dealing with second year PhD vibes, man. It's a lot of politics, bro. Yo, I wish we could do another education episode. Probably need to, just so we can just really talk about the grind of actually being in, Porter, you understand, being in a professional track, everyone applauds you. Oh, you're in law school. Oh, you get your PhD. It's great. And it's yo, you don't know what I'm sacrificing for the streets. You don't know what I'm sacrificing for the people out here, man. Y'all just think I'm just in some books. Yo, I'm stressed. I'm trying to think about who I'm going to be as a person, man. I'm trying to monetize this thing. Right. So anyway, I'm just back in the grind, back in the saddle. I'm good.
How you feeling, Lo? What's going on with y'all this week?
The usual. Nah, everything good, bro. Just working, bro. Grinding, staying out the way.
That's it, bro.
Staying on my mission.
Yes, sir.
That's it.
Absolutely.
How you doing, bro?
I'm doing good, man. Yeah. Not too long ago, the family all came together for a real nice barbecue that I hosted. I saw
the videos, brother. I was hoping you said you played.
I was on the grill, so
he was working on it.
Yeah, man. I was glad to see the whole family together. It's been a minute since the transition of my grandmother, so that was real major. Yeah, real major. Yeah.
How about yourself? Yeah. How you doing, man?
We've been good, bro. These Turo customers, bro, whooping my ass, dog. It's a different vibe, different business. I'm loving it. It sounds way better than when I was doing Airbnb, just because it's a lot simpler when it comes to in and out type thing. And it's a vehicle versus a crib. So, but bro, they totaled one of my cars, bro. Yeah, chick was running late and she totaled my shit, bro. I was, and it was the second trip it was on. I was distraught. But they sent me a check worth more than the car, so feeling pretty good about that,
Yeah, the gap insurance.
Bro, you gotta have the gap.
Gap insurance.
Fuck the warranty.
Gap insurance.
Gap insurance is the only thing you need, bro. Period. But anyway, I'm gonna get off my high rush rocker. How we doing? All right, so welcome to Honesty on the Table, where our mission is to cultivate a space where vulnerability, transparency, and humble curiosity serve as healthy roots for individual and collective progress. Let me get a mental health check-in.
I'm tapped in.
How we feeling?
Hey man, one step at a time, man. I'm taking it one day at a time. I was telling Lo, I told Porter, I told you, man, I had to change up. I had to, change my schedule, my routine, getting up at the crack of dawn, man, taking cold showers. I'm just doing what I need to do there.
Yeah, fuck that cold shower stuff.
Okay.
That's psychopath shit, bro. I don't see how y'all do that.
You gotta tap in.
I don't see how y'all do it, bro.
No, you gotta look at the benefits.
Ice baths and shit, bro.
It really helps. It really helps with
It does help with it a lot. I can't do it, bro.
Yeah. It's mental. That's how you know. That's how you know it's mental more than anything when it comes to life. When you approach something as trivial as whether I want to turn my shower to cold or hot. Because I'd really be standing right in front of the shower head, oh, every time, man. Like, so you definitely
You don't get used to that. Like, you can't get used to it. You just like, oh.
Because you warm blooded in nature,
Yeah.
so it's just like you automatically want, So anyway,
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm tapped in too.
Yeah. I'm tapped in too, bro. Like I said, grinding on the mission, bro. That's all.
Yeah.
Locked in. Focus.
Okay. How you feeling about it?
I'm good.
Good, that's good.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Yeah, it's looking at everything with a positive outlook.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Glass half full type shit. Yeah. Well, I've been going through. Okay. Like, I've been trying to really it's been balancing, work, then my businesses, military,
You do a lot, man.
wife, pod. It's just, I don't know. I had a moment, I guess, of weakness where it's I felt overwhelmed, you know what I'm saying? So I had to really meditate crazy. I had to stay going in the house. I had to really sit there for an hour or 2 hours and really get back into my space, because there was a 2-week period I wasn't even working out or nothing like that. I was so busy I didn't have time to do that. And I've been back in the gym, so that's been a good escape for me, you know what I'm saying, to really let a lot of stuff go and decompress. But I also realized I was kind of using that as an escape, a vice, you know what I'm saying? Instead of facing my shit, I'm going to the gym and just, all right, work out, all right, cool, I feel better. But really, I haven't addressed the shit I'm really feeling. So.
Let's break bread. Let's do the health first.
All right.
So we're gonna be focused on bones, people. Bones. All right. Bone health. Did y'all know the human body is made up of 206 bones?
Yes.
No.
I mean, former pre-med dude, of course.
He's like,
Yeah.
I didn't know.
I knew that. And of course, this includes the skull, the spine, vertebra, the ribs, arms, and legs, right? But there's a hidden disease out here, a silent disease, as you would say, that's taking folks out. It's osteoporosis. Right, and that is a disease made up of significant bone loss and reduced bone strength, leading to increased risk of fractures. It affects people of all races and ethnicities. So when I was trying to look up, things for what's, if we are more disadvantaged as a community when it comes to something like this, when it comes to osteoporosis, no, we are not. We're all lumped in together as one population in regards to this effect. 1 in 2 women. Due to less bone tissue, and up to 1 in 4 men over 50 will break a bone due to osteoporosis, and there's no cure for it. Also, there are no indicators as you are going through your daily life of whether you're losing bone mass, whether you don't know you're losing bone density. You won't know it. So it's important in the future if you are over 30, because your peak performance of bone production and strength and all of that is at 30. So if you happen to have any, ailments going forward when it comes to your bones and stuff like that, be sure to you can get a bone density test through your, primary care physician and stuff like that. That's if you really feel like you have a history of it in your family and stuff like that. So bone health is important, but you can balance that out with plenty of calcium and vitamin D. And when you think of calcium, you think of milk. We don't do milk around here. Not at least the cow processed milk. Negative. No. So other alternatives for calcium are almonds, broccoli, kale, canned salmon with bones, sardines, and soy products such as tofu. Again, if you find it difficult to get enough calcium or vitamin D, which I'll get into what the supplements are, ask your doctor. Your body needs vitamin D to absorb calcium. So vitamin D, famously known from the sunlight you receive, oily fish such as the salmon, trout, whitefish, and tuna, in addition to mushrooms, eggs, and cereals, right? And also strength training, walking, doing a nice brisk walk, yoga, dance. Those are other activities that you can do at least, 45 minutes, 30 to 45 minutes a few times a week will also help strengthen your bones and increase, your lifespan in that way. So bone health.
Yes, sir. I got the financial tip. Money Man Bo. So we're going to discuss how to start your credit at age 18 or prior to. I'm going to give y'all the basics For now, I give y'all the finesse, early age credit, but this is personal credit. So I got about 9 steps here. So the first step that you want to do before you start your personal credit, you want to learn how the credit works. Second thing you want to do, you want to learn the systems onto how to monitor your credit score and your reports. So my annual credit report gives you 1 free credit report each year for free. Tap in with that. And then you can sign up for extra credit. Extra credit meaning just credit cards, net 30, stuff like that. Also become an authorized user. So a wealth tip that the rich do is that they put their children as authorized users on their American Express, all their credit cards at an early age. I'm not sure if there's an age minimum, but I'm just gonna say for me, I'll probably start my kid 13. At like 13.
Yeah, I think it's like 13 because you can have like teen cards or something like that.
So I'll start my kid at 13. So by the time they reach 18, they already got that 7 to 8 year range of credit history. Because really, your credit history is really the biggest chunk of how your creded score is even calculated.
Mm-hmm. Could you imagine?
Right.
Coming out at 18 with an 800 credit score ready to invest.
Exactly. And then also if your parents didn't give you that head start, then you always can get a secure credit card. So a secure credit card is basically you making a deposit with a credit card company. Say you give them $500. That $500 will secure you that $500 start balance on that credit card, and you'll get approved for that credit card. This is when you're beginning your credit. And then also you also can apply for a credit builder loan, which is similar to a secure credit card, but you just apply for the loan. It can be maybe $1,000, $1,500, and you just work on making consistent payments to build your credit up for the long term. And then also with that, make a budget and stick to it as well. Just money management and just knowing your whole cash flow and your budget and stuff like that. And that's it.
Live within your means.
Correct.
Yes.
Or even live below your means.
Yes.
But
yeah. That's the finance tips.
All right. Well, fellas, let's go ahead and hop into this. All right. Let's get into the main course. Soundtracks of our lives.
Yo, the music
is about to go crazy.
Yo, so, we had a lot of, we had folks, hit us up at different points about, like, yo, why don't you talk about, like, music or what's happening in pop culture and stuff like that. So we had to do something.
I'm excited for this shit. Let's get to the main course, all right? First,
let's do it.
I'm going to slide this to Elijah first, my brother. Okay. No, I'm coming for you, brother. All right. Who's on your Atlanta Mount Rushmore? ATL.
Yeah, we ATLians in here, so you know what I'm saying? So anybody out there watching this from Texas, you know what I'm saying, overseas.
Nah.
We biased in nature, so we gotta do Atlanta.
They know Atlanta, bro.
Y'all know Atlanta. Y'all know Atlanta.
Hey.
In no particular order, number 1, Gucci.
Ooh.
Easy.
Okay.
Gucci, man. Easy.
LaFleur.
All right. Ooh. It started getting interesting after this. It started because I was like,
after Gucci, that was it.
After Gucci, I know is like definite off top. And then I'm looking at Impact. I'm looking at, I gotta say T.I.
For sure.
I have to say.
He better be on everybody's
I have to say T.I. And I'm talking about Rubber Band, man. I was about to get started, man. Yeah. Definitely too. Definitely too. Definitely
in my right, 45 in my other hand.
Now this third was like this. I was between Future, Outkast, and Ludacris.
It's clean.
All right. Yeah. I ain't gonna that. Like the third option. I'm a rock with Outkast. I'm a rock with Outkast. Now they're fourth because I don't feel like Luda get enough credit. I really don't.
I don't disagree with that at all.
I don't think Luda gets enough credit, but I'm gonna have to go ahead and say Future.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to I want Luda to know that.
Nah,
I mentioned honorable mention.
I'm done.
Go ahead, bro. It's you, bro.
It's on you, man.
You Atlanta through and through, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Southside.
Man.
Come on, man.
Southside. Ratchet Baby Low. Got nicknames for every category. Every category, bro. So,
Yeah.
I'm gonna start from the beginning. No particular order.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Outkast first.
Thank you.
All right. Then we're gonna go to trap music. I'm gonna have to throw my boy T.I. on there.
Yeah.
Then moving from there, I'm gonna throw my boy Future on there. And then tap in after that, I'm gonna go with Thug.
Really?
Bro, I'm gonna have to go with Thug, bro. I've been with
Thug.
I've been with
No,
Thug.
Thug's
Thug's
catalog is.
Bro, I've been with Thug since Achieve Me.
Alright, yeah.
That's a long time.
It's a very long,
That's a
bro.
long
That's
It's a long time.
Oh, bro.
That's before he got like any
He
like.
fucked up.
Yeah.
No dreads, Thug, bro.
Yeah.
Achieve.
long-
Yeah, I'm going back to Achieve, bro.
Damn, that's a long time.
If we can go ahead and get on our favorite song, Language,
Oh
nigga.
boy, that's my oof.
And he ain't really rap on that
Thanks,
shit.
bro. That beat you.
The beat just crazy. But yeah, that's my.
No honorable mentions? No?
Guap would be my honorable mention. I do feel good.
I rock with that.
First day out, go crazy. That was start.
No particular order. Outkast got to go up there as well. I'm a Jeezy fan. I always was Jeezy over Gucci. But you know how folks, it was split. It was like either Jeezy or Gucci.
It's always been split.
I was a Jeezy guy, man. So, last time I checked, I was the man on these streets. They call me residue. I leave blowing these beats. Got diarrhea flow. That's still let's get it. You know what I'm saying? So Jeezy definitely is like, yeah, that's 2 for me. Tip, T.I., 3. Yeah. Wow. That's tough, man. That's tough. I gotta go Ludacris. I gotta put Ludacris on my Mount Rushmore. Since y'all didn't do it, I gotta go ahead and do it.
He was in there. He was
so I'm gonna put Ludacris up there, and the honorable mention will be Future.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna spit out my 5, right? Yeah. Outkast is on there, so we all agreed on that. Thank God, because you had me tripping at first.
No, I'm saying he was like 3 or 4 hours.
I was like, he should have been the first nigga to say like. But Outkast number 1 for sure. Yeah. All right, gotta go with T.I. Yeah. Come on, bro. Like, that's 04 to
01.
01. Yeah, bro.
I'm serious.
Yeah. Facts. So T.I.'s on there for sure. So I gotta switch it up a little bit, folks. I can't believe nobody had not even an honorable mentions. 2 Chainz, bro. 2 Chainz, man. Think about it. 2 Chainz since 2011, since True Religion came out, bro, has been holding Atlanta down straight up.
I would put him maybe in my top 10 Atlanta, but not top 4 or 5.
He 5 for me, and I would replace him with yours, Jeezy, just because Jeezy to me doesn't have like the longevity of like solid, like, tapes like this. Think about it, they're comparable to the same amount of time that they both have been like super relevant within music.
We talking about Jeezy had a run, bro. Jeezy had a run.
Jeezy has more impactful hits.
How? 2 Chainz doesn't? You think about it. He
has more than 2 Chainz. Come on now.
How?
Jeezy?
Think about, but I know we keep saying Jeezy. Think about 2 Chainz since 2011. He's been, come on, bro. Like,
Jeezy been out since 05.
I'm not saying he hasn't, but think about like what's the last popular Jeezy song that you guys was not non-Jeezy fan? So y'all two, what's the last popular Jeezy song that you guys were like, oh my god, that shit, like Jeezy just snapped on it, or it's just popular. I'm listening to it on the radio and all that stuff. Let me hear it.
I don't look to Jeezy to like be snapping on. I look for him to produce a classic.
So let me hear it.
Produce classic.
When was the last one classic that you heard?
I can't say anything.
No, because you're a fan. This is what I'm saying. What I'm saying too, though, is like, think about 2 Chainz impact. We're talking about impact, right? You might not even be a super fan of 2 Chainz, but he has 1 or 2 songs out that might be like be bumping currently at the time. That's what I'm saying. It's still kind of
You're talking about
the relevance of it, but also like I'm saying the amount of time 2 Chainz has been 2 Chainz. So we're talking since 2011 after he changed it from Titty Boy to currently right now, which is 2012. I mean 2022. You know what I'm saying? Like his impact has been crazy. Come on, Bray's been on songs with Ye, Jay-Z, Drake. Like
Jeezy has as well.
I don't disagree with that. But what I'm saying though, what was the last Jeezy song for my non-Jeezy fans?
What is the? I can't even think.
You can't think of the last 2 Chainz song.
I
What's the last 2 Chainz song that's ringing?
The last song that I think about with 2 Chainz is from.
Is that birthday?
His birthday?
He did the feature with Gucci
and Virgil.
What's that song called? With Gucci. He did a feature with I think the Migos and Gucci like that. That's all I think about.
It's a vibe. It's the first thing.
It's a vibe. That's the name of the song. It's a vibe. It's a vibe.
You talking about the one with Janae?
Yeah.
How you go? Okay. All right. Cool. So, but 2 Chainz is in my top. I got him in my top of Atlanta. I think he reps Atlanta. Like I think of Atlanta. I think of 2 Chainz and everybody and other people after that.
Fair,
so okay. So where am I? 3, right? I said Outkast, Tip, 2 Chainz.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm throwing Ludacris in there. I think, like you said, Ludacris don't get enough credit. I mean,
as a rap, as a
lyricist, bro. Like as a lyricist, rapper. Like even think about his music production. Like if you look at who would you say the equivalent of Ludacris is right now in the rap game? I know one person, and it might click when I say him. I go with the Baby. Because if you think about it, the way he do his music video, Dub Baby. Yes. Not Lil Baby, but Dub Baby. Yeah. You think about the way he do his music videos and how he just like...
Yeah, I can see that.
That's the with the fro. You see, with the big head and everything like that. Think about that. Like, he really out there. So he's my number 4.
All right.
So number 5, bro.
Honorable mention.
It's 5 honorable mention? Rushmore has 5 heads, huh?
It's 4. And then you got your honorable mention.
Is it 4 heads of Rushmore?
Yeah.
Okay, so my honorable mention is, I gotta go to the
Come on, bro.
Go ahead and say Gucci.
No, he leaving his boy out. You gonna be real fake, bro.
I'm leaving my boy out.
You ain't mentioned him, bro.
Future.
Yes.
I'm tripping.
Yeah.
Shit.
I was waiting.
Hey, I love you, bro, but you gotta go.
No, okay. I was waiting on that, right? I was like,
Future, bro. Then Luda's my honorable mention, bro. Oh my god.
I was like,
oh my god, bro.
So
the toxic king himself, bro. Like
that is crazy.
Is Future really toxic though?
No, he's not.
I really
because this is the reason why he's not. Because people know who he is. You know what I'm saying? Like the same thing with Nick Cannon. Like, why are people mad at Nick Cannon for having all these kids when these women are having the kids? You know what I'm saying? You mad at these people get mad at Future for doing the things he do with all these women, but these women know who Future is and how he roll.
He seemed honest to me,
I'm just being honest. All right. I like y'all's top 5. All right, we're gonna go to question number 2.
That was a little tough though.
That was tough.
All right, what's your favorite genre? And give me the artist from it. Let me start with you, Lo.
My favorite genre is gonna be rap.
Okay.
And then my favorite artist is gonna be Wayne.
Okay.
Wayne, bro.
I like that.
That's my guy.
Let me hear that, Jamie.
I'm saying it depends on the time of day.
That's what I'm saying.
How you feeling right now?
Yeah, how you feel? Okay. Yeah.
I can turn on Wayne anytime of the day.
That's facts. Maybe not at night. Maybe not in the morning time.
I actually would be rap as well, and Jay-Z is my favorite artist.
Right.
I listen to Can't Knock the Hustle every day. So, you know what I'm saying? That's
Okay. Elijah?
I'm pondering. Because it really depends on what's happening, what's the energy on, what's the vibe check.
I mean, you played some R&B earlier though.
I know where you're going. I know what you're gonna say.
You played some R&B earlier, so
I know if I'm playing R&B and I'm looking at the most recent wave of that, I would definitely say Giveon. I would definitely say Giveon.
Yeah. I was not expecting Giveon though.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, shout out Giveon. Look at him putting that work in, boy.
Giveon's last album was solid too.
Yeah, I would definitely say Giveon.
Okay. All right. So for myself, I'm gonna go with rap. That's it just feeds me, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go with Drake. Like I like Drake. I'm gonna go with Drake because Drake is that guy, bro. Like,
Yeah.
good dude.
Consistent.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, bro. The key of consistency, bro. Like, and also I like the way he can he's not afraid to tap into other lanes, but still be true within his own artistry. Mm-hmm. Like, look at his last album just came out, right? Certified, was it? No,
it was the honestly, never mind. Honestly, never mind.
Yeah.
Honestly, never mind.
Yeah. Honestly, never mind. Yeah, like how he hopped into that whole dance hall type music vibe. And when you first hear it, like, oh, that that's how everybody go when it comes to Drake. Like, oh, that shit sucks, that shit trash. I ain't gonna listen to that shit. 3 weeks later, you waking up to it. So like, I fuck with Drake. That's my guy. So.
Sure.
Who you thought I was gonna say that?
Huh? Who I thought if you was gonna go R&B? I thought honestly, Elijah, you got like an old soul. To you. You know what I'm saying? So I think you would probably. I thought you would have maybe it's like Jodeci.
That's later. Damn, no, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So let me wrap it to this question. Best 5-year stretch of music.
Easy. 2002 to 2007. Easy.
Let me hear it.
You got
what happened?
Carter 1, Carter 2. What you know about that? You looking at the
King album.
The King album. I mean, T.I. is in prime time position. You talking about Soul Survivor, DJ Yola. I ain't gonna let her. Nah, I ain't gonna let her.
Was that?
I ain't gonna let her.
That was in that
let them haters
get to me.
Crime out, Nuck if you buck.
That's all.
Lil Jon and the East Side Boys.
Yeah.
I mean,
that Crunk Juice album.
Lovers and Friends.
That Crunk Juice album was different.
What's
So Icy. So Icy.
Confessions.
2002 to 2007 for me was just a grand time in music for me. That was definitely like an era where I was just like, wow, man, this is crazy. Yeah,
I like that. I like that era because and then to me too with that era, I feel like that's when the switch happened between the mecca of music, like going from the north to the south.
Mm-hmm. That was
What I would have to say, brother, just in my prime time of living.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was 2008 to 2013.
What happened?
Talk about it.
We're gonna start with the snap. Not even the snap movement. It was the Crank That movement. Okay, so you got Crank That Soulja Boy came out 2008.
Was that right before? Wait, Crank That, was that before the DMV? DFV?
Them French Out Boys is in my
That's your era, right? Okay, so
it's transition. It's transition.
Then we rock with it, and Crank That came, and then we left Crank That, and then we kind of moved towards we was talking about earlier, Whoop Rico.
Yeah, Whoop Rico, we break they neck.
Yeah, we went to Whoop Rico.
That was crazy. Skate on was lit. If you from the South Side, you know Skate.
And then we had a total transition, and that's when Rich Kids came.
I want to say Rich Kids because that was Travis Porter the first, and then Rich Kids.
Travis Porter, Rich Kids came.
Yes.
Travis.
Yeah. Wow. And then shit.
We hit the ball and all day.
What's up?
Yeah. That's like what? That's like
first
12.
That's like
freshman year what?
High school.
Damn, was it that?
Yeah, freshman year.
Yeah, okay.
That's when niggas really like, oh, Lenny Small, what is that?
That's facts. That's facts. I mean, I was at the value, bro. So. I was at the value mall, but
maybe I was at the discount now. Don't get it wrong. But that was that time frame, bro. Travis Porter, that was the best times of my life. That's when I started to party. That's when it was dancing.
You was dancing.
He was dancing boy right here.
Yeah, I was
dancing was a thing.
They keep saying that shit about this man, bro.
No,
that was
Marcus and Larry,
That was a
bro.
dancing man, bro.
Marlo used to-
I heard, I keep hearing, bro, and it's so funny, bro. When he go out, bro, he'll do it like for like 10 seconds, bro, like to do some shit. I'm like, bro, go ahead, bro, get that shit. Like, nah, I'm good, bro.
Yeah, I'm good.
That's it.
We gonna give it to him.
Where you don't dance no more, bro?
Not really, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it, bro. But that's that era, bro. And then around that time, I think Future was coming out, Easter Pink, all that.
Yes.
Who else was coming out around that
around
time?
that, 2010,
Same
2011.
damn time.
Yeah, Thug was coming out.
Yeah, that's my period right there. Right?
Yeah, Thug was coming out 2011, 2010.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's when Atlanta was starting to regroup, turn back up.
Yeah.
But yeah, what's your bro?
I'm 2010 to 2015. That's the end of junior year, going into senior year of high school. I remember riding in Alex's car. You know, Alex had that Pontiac.
I do remember.
Yeah, that Pontiac, boy.
He loved that Pontiac.
Yeah, that Pontiac. So he pulled up my crib. We hop in. First album I heard was that's when Thank Me Later came out. Thank Me Later came out that summer of 2010.
Classic.
So when you hear like fireworks and then you go through, you know what I'm saying, karaoke and all that. So that definitely was the rise of Drake. Because the year before that, he gave us So Far Gone in 2009. So then he came with Thank Me Later. So that was through there.
That wave was great.
And then you had Ye with My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. You had Nicki Minaj release her first album. You had Wayne. Everybody was in their prime. If you was already building at that point, like Chris Brown, Rihanna, they all became superstars in that window. Like Beyonce became an icon in that window. You know what I'm saying? Like 2010, 2015. So that was
Rich Homie Quan, was he in that?
Yeah,
I was gonna say Rich Homie Quan.
Yeah, Rich Homie Quan.
Classic too.
Thug was cooking. Future, K-Camp.
K-Camp, I think I want to say
during that time.
Yeah,
that was the era right there.
Okay. All right, so it's crazy how like we all are like near the same thing. So I'm going 2009 to 2014. All right, so I'm with you there. Yeah. I had to throw 2009 just because of Drake So Far Gone. Yeah. That to me started like I guess like
Kid Cudi.
Like my yes.
Before
because 808s came out in 08. And then you had So Far Gone, then you had Kid Cudi, Man on the Moon, and then
Pursuit of Happiness.
That whole,
bro, like crush a bit, little bit, roll it up, like all that. So like, so then for me, I'm transitioning to like now I'm really getting into my music bag. So we talking, I'm moving more. So where we at? 2011, or going into college year. So that August, we talking about Wiz Khalifa,
J. Cole.
We talking about Wale. We talking about More About Nothing mixtape. Yeah. We talking J. Cole Friday Night Lights. We talking Ambition album, and we talking Meek Mill Dream Chasers. And don't forget 2013, 2012, right? Guess what happened? That's my year I went to basic training, right? And then as soon as I got out of basic training, Kendrick dropped. Meek Mill, Good Dreams and Nightmares dropped. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I said 2010, 2015 was like the era.
And then we get into who? ASAP. ASAP dropping.
Yeah.
We train now. This is like the thing I love about Atlanta. Sometimes we put out that artist for like a quick second, right? So we had like Trinidad James. Y'all know that little wave. And then in Atlanta, Thug was getting popular. Like Thug was in his bag. But Rich Homie was
the man first.
Rich Homie was the man first. Everybody, people forgetting that. Like Rich Homie
was the man first.
Rich Homie was supposed to be what Lil Baby is.
Before Future.
So like
before Young Thug. Yeah. It was Rich Homie.
And it's crazy. Like if that's the thing about but I'm saying like that's the thing I love about Atlanta music, bro. Like if you not like consistent with your shit, another motherfucker gonna come in and take it and keep, you know what I'm saying, keep pushing. I'll give you a prime example. Travis Porter. Travis Porter should be what the Migos are currently.
Yep. Yeah, agree.
Period. They had that wave. They caught the sound, right? You know, they had us in Atlanta already. Yeah. But then that's when they came out with Make It Rain. Yeah. Make It Rain global.
Right.
Okay, cool. Now we gotta keep it pushing.
All right.
Let the foot off the gas. Yeah. Migos came out. What was it? Versace.
Yeah.
And
Did they take their foot out of gas?
Nah, before Versace, but
When Drake hopped on that.
Drake hopped on
Yeah,
it. But
it
it was Bando though.
Was Bando? But I'm saying like Bando was in Atlanta, but like Bando, like Versace was when it started.
Yeah.
Oh no, take that back. Take that back.
Raindrop.
Really, it was Hannah Montana. Cause Hannah Montana.
It was Versace then Hannah Montana.
It was Versace and Hannah Montana. Okay, all right, cool. So I'm gonna go with that then. So like,
That's when Drake was at Orange Crush. Drake hopped on.
that's right.
It was playing it. Versace.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like that era of music, bro, is just it's a classic, you know. And then even for the old heads, right? So we talking like the older generation, right? So I'm not the generation, excuse me. Like my Kanye West, you know, still in his bag, switching it up a little bit for me. So I would tell you this: around that time is when I stopped really. I started fading from Kanye being my number one rapper.
Let's get that.
From my number one rapper. No, I'm saying from my number one.
His first album.
04.
In general?
College Dropout was 04.
College 04, right?
Yeah.
He was like so
He dropped
during that
Dropout.
phrase. My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, Yeezus, and it was one more he dropped during that phase. Did he drop Watch the Throne during that time frame?
Yeah. He dropped Watch the. Yeah, that's my era.
Watch, yeah. So
2010, 2015.
Them first two Kanye albums, though.
The first
College Dropout.
First three.
I think I still go with his best being Graduation. His best
What year
overall.
was that? What year was that?
What, Graduation?
07, right?
07 was Graduation.
I don't know.
07.
It was
Was
07.
it 07? Yeah.
Because he released everything every year, so it was.
You think Graduation's the best?
I think Graduation to me is his best overall project. Like every single song on that
Beautiful Dark
album.
Twisted Fantasy.
My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy was perfect.
No, that's a beautiful. So that to me is my number two.
Okay.
Because it was a beautiful fucking story, bro.
Yeah,
Like
right.
the way he did that whole, even
With the
leading
movie?
up to
With
it,
the feature film?
even leading up to it with the little drops he had with all his artists. Like give me a song he had from there. What's that one with 2 Chainz? I need my man. You know what I'm talking about?
That was Cold Summer.
Cold Summer.
That was the compilation album.
But that's before he dropped Beautiful Dark Twisted, right? Because then he was doing songs with like Sci-Hi.
It was after that.
And he was doing
Sci-Hi the
It was
Prince.
after that.
It slept on too now.
Sci-Hi the Prince is slept on as a
Damn,
writer.
man.
honorable mention.
As a rapper, he's definitely slept on.
Okay. So yeah, like,
East side, Malva Reed.
that's that would be my era, bro. That era is just the best for me. So I guess like, okay, so what's a song that none of us would think you love or know?
That's the hot question right there. You singing in the shower.
Come on, bro. You might, and low key might be embarrassed. Low key might be embarrassed to sing it around a couple people because you like what, bro? Like, let me hear it, bro. And I need a little vocals to it too, bro.
Oh man.
I'm still thinking I don't really have a song like that, but the song that came to my mind shouldn't have came to my mind. Making my way downtown. That was the song that came to my mind, but I don't like that song at all. But I just thought that was hilarious.
Right, I get that.
Yeah.
That's programming.
That was programming.
That's programming.
Yeah, definitely social media right there.
So what was your beat?
Yeah, I don't.
You don't have a song that, like, what's a song that you don't think, like, nobody would think is you would sing? Do you want to come back to you?
Yeah, come back.
I was in the over here. Come here.
Yeah, come back.
Come here, Lo.
That's funny.
This is a song.
You gotta sing. Start singing it first, and then go into
I
the.
ain't listening. This
Okay.
is a song.
Okay.
But it's instrumental.
Okay.
By this violinist. Her name is Lindsay Sterling. And the title of the song is Crystallize. It's a dubstep type vibe type beat. Fire.
I want to hear that shit.
She coming that bitch.
Woo! Fire. Yo, give me
Lindsay Sterling.
Okay.
Crystallize.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
Huh.
We coming.
You got it?
You got it? We back?
I walk a lonely road, the only one that I have ever known.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right.
Yo, that might kill me right now. Oh man, this is a song by Phil Collins.
Ooh.
It's a good one. It's an oldie but goodie.
Yeah.
Like if you're a fan of Phil Collins, you would know this record. It's not in the air tonight. It's called Against All Odds. It's so take a look at me now.
Okay.
It's just an empty space.
Hey, let's go.
Yeah. Against All Odds by Phil Collins.
Yo.
Like that's my jump right there. Yeah. He was singing his soul on that.
Bro, Phil Collins, bro, got some gems. You know what's crazy though when you say that? Like Phil Collins has them gems that we all know, but we just don't know he's the one that sang it.
Yeah.
Like that Tarzan song, bro. Like, how'd it go? How'd it start? I wanna know.
Yeah.
Can you show me?
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah. Or Easy Lover. She's an easy lover.
Yeah.
Take her home in the ding. That's Phil Collins.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
That's crazy. Sure.
So
What's yours? I know you got one.
I do have one. So for me, it's gonna be I'm stuck between two, bro. I ain't gonna count like.
Alright.
You can have honorable mention, bro.
Alright.
That's
So I'm gonna go with. For me, it's gonna be Bohemian Rhapsody
Oh yeah, that's classic.
by Queen.
That's classic.
And it's crazy. Like I never listened to it until
That long ass song?
yes, till we went with Saloy.
Yes, bro.
I forgot where we was at. Where was we at? We were somewhere like in the desert or some shit, weren't we?
Yeah, we was at Trident.
Was he at Trident? Yeah, we was at Trident. So we was in El Paso, bro.
Yeah,
El
bro.
Paso, Texas, bro. In the fucking desert, doing some training with some SEALs and shit. Hot as fuck. Got Matt Sergeant back there, like jamming this, bro. The song was 10 minutes.
10 minutes, bro.
And he's like, I listen to this shit all the time. I was like, bro, turn this shit off. He kept it playing the whole 35-minute ride. And by minute 30, I was in that shit. Oh my God, man. Is this reality? Hey, man.
Yo, man.
Yeah,
What's the name of that song, bro?
Bohemian Rhapsody.
I'm gonna play
I got you, bro. I got you.
R.I.P. Freddie Mercury, man.
For sure. And speaking of, bro, that fucking movie was bomb.
Oh yeah, the biopic.
Yes, bro. The biopic
yes.
was bomb, bro.
Yeah.
Straight up. And it's crazy.
It make you cry.
And you know what's so crazy about that song that people don't know? Like that was a plot. Like he was really plotting to kill that guy. He was talking about in the song. Like he was like what he was singing when he has his part is like, Mama, I just killed a man. Like he's literally confessing this shit in the song because he was really thinking about doing this shit, which is crazy. So there's a little history. That's it though. But my honorable mention would be Kings of Leon.
Which one? What song?
I would go with
Sex on Fire.
I would go with Sex on Fire or You Somebody.
You Somebody was classic, though. Everybody was singing that. Everybody was singing that one right there.
Someone like you. Yeah. But like if you listen to their tapes though, like the albums that that song is on, forgot what it's called. It starts with a K, right? Or a C.
It's something by the night. Only by night. Yeah, that album was a good album.
Yes, bro. I gotta put y'all on that, bro. It hit.
Kings of Leon
hit.
Yeah, it hit, bro.
Old stuff though, not the new shit.
Yeah. And the second album after that, Mechanical Bulls.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. It hit, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, she's only 17. Which is a low key like wow song.
Wow. Kids, you can't say that. You can't say that. No, don't say 17.
You know what's crazy? It's kind of like like songs like that when you like singing it and you really sit back and think about it, you're like, damn.
That's pretty suspect.
That's a pretty suspect song. I know y'all know a song off top that's pretty suspect. That once you like broke down the words of it, y'all know one?
Oh man,
I can give y'all one off top.
I know it off top.
What?
I already know it's on my mind. Y'all already know off top, man. I kill it, man. Off top, man.
But what song was it? What song? I'm talking about where the song.
My mind's telling me no.
Oh shit, yeah, that's right.
But my body. Like it's
okay, that's wild.
Yeah, that's wild.
Now you put it with the person.
Okay,
that's some wild shit.
Baby,
I don't wanna hurt nobody. That's facts. I ain't think about that shit. I would say, fucking, you don't even know it. Rick Ross.
Oh yeah, that.
I put Molly on the champagne. She didn't even know it. I took her home and enjoyed that. She didn't even know it. And then when we was singing that shit until like you really like, what'd you say, bro?
Yeah, that was a little.
Yeah.
Scratching my head, like
Yeah.
remember he got dropped from like everything.
Was it Reebok?
Yeah.
He had a lot of endorsement deals at that time, so he was. Yeah,
but it's crazy how we regained all of that.
Bro, it's crazy how he bounced the fuck back.
Yeah. That momentum he picked back up.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Indeed, y'all. You remember that song from? I remember this from MTV. I think. You're beautiful.
Oh yeah. What's that?
I don't know who that. Yeah, I just remember he was like on, in the ocean or something.
Yeah, just staring dead in the camera.
Yeah, that was deep.
I'm liking that. So okay, so what does your playlist consist of? Like everybody got a playlist that you play every day. That you draw from. Give me I would say give me what, 5? You wanna go 5 or you wanna go 10? Bring your playlist.
We probably do like a round. Like,
okay, let's do that. Give me one for your playlist.
Absolutely. 8 Ball MJG. Space Age Pimpin'.
Ooh.
Easy.
And that's not the album.
Oh, you gonna go that? I'm gonna go 3-6 Mafia.
Ooh.
It's on your playlist now.
Stay Fly.
What's it?
Which one is on?
Late Night Tip.
That's good too. Okay. Oh yeah, Jack.
Classic.
Dang man, I was going old school R&B. I'm going old school R&B. This is the SOS band.
Absolutely.
No One's Gonna Love You. No one's gonna love you the way I do. Nobody. That's a classic.
Yeah, it's classic.
That's a classic. That's like a Saturday. You know what I'm saying? Roll the windows down.
Yeah.
Feeling yourself, fresh cut.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I like that. I'm gonna go, honestly, I listen to it every day, bro. March Madness, Future.
Yeah.
It's like the.
Well, take it back. Excuse me. Cocaine Crazy. I apologize. Cocaine Crazy, bro. Every day. That's like, honestly, I brush my teeth to that shit, bro. Which is wild. Yeah. I just love the flow, everything. He talking, bro. Like,
yeah.
That. All right, give me another one. Come on,
man. I be having so many thoughts running through my head one time.
Yeah.
Pastor Troy, vice versa.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
That's like driving to work, bro.
Yeah. Pastor Troy, vice versa. I got Pastor Troy. We ready.
Okay.
ASAP T.I.
Okay. Damn.
That urban legend.
Was it Pastor We Ready? No.
It was a posse cut though. It was multiple. It was like multiple artists on that.
Pastor We Ready.
Okay, so I'm sliding on Memorize by Wiz Khalifa.
Oh, from Cushion Orange Juice. Classic.
That's on my playlist every day. Okay.
That's classic.
Danger. Danger. Come on.
Danger.
Get on the floor.
Danger.
Yo,
Go
Listen right here. Sing it. Yo, we used to play that in the band, bro. Imagine like just hearing trombones, baritone, like just like that is hard, bro. That's hard, bro. Yeah, it's just hard. Yeah.
All right.
Danger go
What do we got,
Lil Wayne go DJ.
Okay. This is on y'all playlist currently.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. All
I
right.
don't got to play this. I just play it because it's all this rock nation.
All right, let me get you, Jay.
Yeah. Devil in New Dress, Kanye West.
Ooh.
Absolutely.
I had that on repeat.
What's the name? To me, Rick Ross's best flow is from that song.
Yes.
Like I'm talking about like top 5 best flows is from that song.
Looking at my bitch, I bet she give your ass a bone. Looking at my wrist, it'll turn your ass to stone.
Yeah.
Stretch limousine, sipping rose
Say
all alone.
Double-headed monster with a mind of his own. Cherry. It's just a carry.
That's what I'm saying, bro. He snap on that shit, bro. The whole time.
Never accept this from all you outsiders.
Cyphers with Yeezy before his mouth wired. Before his jaw shattered, climbing up the Lord's ladder.
Still speeding, running signs like they don't matter.
Yeah, he snapped.
Yo.
He snapped. I'm telling you, bro, he snapped. Like that whole, what was it? I think he snapped for like what, 2 minutes?
Do like 2 minutes.
Bruh, like crazy. So I'm gonna go with so on my playlist currently. Bro, I can't even think of the song now. Burna Boy. What's one of his popular songs right now on his album?
Last,
yes. Last.
That's on mine.
Everybody yeah, yo. Like, bro, when I tell you, when I tell you, bro, I'm fucking loving this fucking Afrobeat vibe. That's well, I mean, we've been on this wave, my nigga, since I met you. So that's 2011. But I'm talking about where it's like, cause even when I met you, I wasn't fucking with it. I was like, bro, this shit cool, bro. Like, and I'm like, all right, bro, you just want to listen to this shit, bro. Go ahead, bro. I tell you, say I love you. That's what got me on it, bro. And then, like, even currently, I when I went to Toronto for our carnival, bro, it's taking over, bro. Yeah. Like, they played one rap song, and the rest was Afrobeats. Now, granted, it could have been a vibe for carnival for sure.
Oh yeah,
but that's just the vibe everywhere now. So the last for sure. All right, we have the last song, y'all. What y'all got?
Waffle size. Like,
oh, you talking about Tim?
Yeah, I can't. Hey, look. Hey, y'all watching? You was with me. You were with me. Waffle size. Hey, look.
Hey. Have you ever seen The Mummy? You ever seen The Mummy? You remember when the nigga is when the mummy's coming towards Benny, and he's like, no, slow. I'm thinking of that shit like,
yo, bro, that was I enjoyed it.
I like that.
Yeah, you snap on that.
Yeah.
Oh man,
nice skin.
That's funny.
Nice skin. Freak ass. Yeah, I either go to trap or Afrobeat, bro. But you say last, I'm gonna keep it to the hood side. I'm going Da Vinci.
Okay. After Bird's part. We started after Bird's part.
You play Bird's part.
Oh man,
I mean that bitch.
You can play that song.
Myra and Miss Gladys, boy.
But you can play that song and legit be like, all right, bro. Let me go ahead and turn this song on. I'm gonna go ahead and brush my teeth. I'm gonna take a shower. By the time I'm done with both of those, that's when fucking Thug and Thugs started talking. Which went crazy though.
Yo, that's
all of my pros and my homes. Yeah, that shit's not. I hear Jay.
Dang, that's tough. Dang, man. This is old school hip hop. It has to be
old school.
It's Eric B and Rakim.
Absolutely.
I Ain't No Joke.
Mm-hmm.
That's on the workout playlist right there.
There you go.
I Ain't No Joke. I used to let the mic smoke.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Play that.
That's on every. That shit right there, bro. Is on every like 2K, Madden, soundtrack like.
Or Don't Sweat the Technique.
Okay.
But yeah, being rocking too. Like this. He was spitting.
I'm rocking with that. Okay, so for me, bro, come on, bro. Bitch, you just spilled Louis 13 on my queens. He said, hey man, back the fuck up.
You go, yo.
I got all this pimp shit up in my jeans.
Rolling Stone, bro. Rolling Stone.
I'm a Rolling Stone.
Bro, Brent be talking, bro.
Yeah, Brent hard. Yeah.
He talks to though, but
and it's crazy.
I like it.
I think he's honest too.
He's honest.
Yeah, no songs off Mount Rushmore.
Yeah. Okay, I like that. I rock with that. Okay, so what was your black music origin story? Like, when did you know music was important to you, and how does it serve as your therapy relief? Like, how does it serve for that for you? Like when did you really start like getting yourself in tune with music? You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody listens to music, right? Like, I was listening to music when I was growing up, but like, when did I start like damn, like I'm in this. I feel that shit. Like, I hear it. Like, I see the message. Like, I see the story behind everything.
For me, bro, it happened in like first grade, bro. And it's just an ironic story. So I had a teacher. Outkast came out with Sorry Miss Jackson, and I had a teacher named Miss Jackson. And
What's she called?
That was a white lady.
Miss Jacksons are always like.
Yeah, it was a white lady though.
That's weird.
And basically, I'm gonna say I was a problem child, but she was basically trying to like kind of manhandle me or something in the hallway. I don't even remember what I was doing, but I remember, I guess I was strong or something. But I ended up running away from her, and she was holding on to my arm, and she fell. I ended up putting her in like a splint and shit, and then.
No. You were a menace.
Yeah, my nigga, hold on.
Well, nah, she was trying to grab
No,
me.
we heard all that. Like, you said menace.
Yeah, no, I was.
Okay, so
I didn't know the side of Marlo.
All right, so that, I wasn't thinking about that. I was thinking about, you said you put her in a splint.
Oh yeah, like a sling.
No. So my guys, I know what a sling is, and I know what a splint is.
Okay.
You was in first grade, my nigga.
Yeah.
How did you know how to put her in a splint?
I mean, I didn't put her in a splint. I'm just saying once they got her off the ground, her arm was fucked over.
I thought you were like, I got you. I was like,
hey, nigga.
I was like, okay.
No. But then I remember I got called to the principal office, calling my mom. You know, when you're in elementary and shit, you gotta cry before you get on the phone and shit. Hello. What your ass done did up there? I was like, oh no, I was just trying to go to the restroom.
You gotta say that. You gotta say go to the restroom.
Yeah, I was trying to go to the restroom.
You gotta say you're trying to go to the restroom.
And she told me I couldn't pee. You know, your parents don't pay. They'll teach you not to
They'll pay about that shit.
Yeah, man, I could. She wouldn't let me go to the restroom, so I was just trying to get out of class, and she was holding on to my arm. I just ran away from her, and then from there, she just kind of fell. I don't want to hear that shit. You need to say sorry to Miss Jackson. And then my dad picked me up from school, and he was playing that song to be funny. And then I was like, damn, this song hit. And then I think at that point, we were just playing the whole ATL
I was just on the album.
Yeah, that was that.
I was on the album.
Yeah, that album.
You know, like the origin behind Sorry Miss Jackson?
No, I don't.
You know the origin behind it? Tell me.
Yeah. So Andre and Erykah Badu, they were together.
Right.
And they had a child together, a son together, 7. And when they broke up, that was his apology to Erykah Badu's mother for not making a woman out of her.
Got it.
That dude, bro. Crazy. What you got, man?
Yeah. So I didn't make the chorus. T. Right.
You top flight drum major. You in the Hall of Fame with drum.
Yeah. So I'm taking y'all back to 3rd grade.
Okay.
So I tried out the chorus. Right. At this time you had to choose between being in chorus or recess. So those are the options back then. It was like you either go to chorus, this is that middle ridge, or you go to recess. So I tried out and I'm singing my heart out. I am immensely like, wow. I don't think people understood how serious I took tryouts, So I'm like rehearsing, I'm practicing with my mom. She amping me up. I wish you would have told me. Sing it's not your lane. So I get in there, I try out, I don't make the team. I see everybody's names on the list.
Ooh.
Yeah.
But that was rough back
then.
Yeah, no,
it was real back in the day. It was like, hold on. So I did not make the chorus squad. So I said, okay, cool. So then something happened. Some of the kids wanted to go do recess. I found myself finally making it after my 3rd attempt. I'm persistent. So I'm in there, I'm singing, and I realized that none of us could sing at all. So fast forward, I get to about 6th grade, and that was my first encounter with an instrument. All right, so I'm at Indian Creek Middle School, and I started playing the saxophone and the clarinet, and that was the first time where I was able to create my own sound.
You played the recorder first. Bro.
Yeah. No, we did play the recorder first.
Bro.
But like my first instrument. That's not crazy, bro. And when I started playing and I was able to hear the sound that I was able to create, that's when I was just like, wow, like this is powerful, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And so then that culminated when we got to high school, and then I became drum major.
Hey,
so
shout out.
Yeah. Shout out to all the drum majors, man. And so for me, now I was responsible for coordinating an entire ensemble. So like the way that they sounded, it was like you had to create the spirit, the muse in which they projected that. So that's when I was just like, wow, man, I love this.
That's like a different like tap in.
Yeah.
It's like you have to like, it's like you're the what do you call it? Aren't you like, because like if you're the drum major, right, on the top, that means you are composing everything. But it's like
you leading the band.
Yeah, like that shit.
And so, and that was a transformative period in my life where I transitioned into a leader because I was always, just making sure things were in order, but I had to be more vocal and I had to be responsible for other people. I had to be caring about what the sound, what was the intent behind the sound that was coming from the horn, making sure that people were in the proper mental space when they were playing in that horn. Because, and it's crazy, but a lot, and, special shout out to the drum majors, but we can tell like when people are, having, high, like smoking, right? Like, and they are projecting that through that horn, and it like impacts and affects the entire sound for the whole ensemble. Wow. You know what I'm saying? So when you really tapped into the music and the energy and the wave of everybody, you can tell like, that person's frustrations, the energy that they're putting off through that horn when they're playing. So
is it a good sound?
I mean, it depends.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, some people like get high before they like get into the creative space.
Exactly. So it all depends, and it's just like, and you could tell when it's impacting your ability to hit certain notes, and just and how fluid you are. So I say that to say, like, in terms of me falling in love with music, it really culminated once I became drum major at Morrow High School, and then went on to do the same thing in college. And yeah, that's like my music origin story for sure.
So you going into music. Okay. You know I play trumpet, bro?
I never played it, bro.
I played trumpet.
I never played it.
I played the trumpet as well.
Yeah, I played the trumpet. That was my shit.
You brought me back with the recorder, bro.
Yeah. I don't know if y'all peep me laughing over here, bro. Like I was thinking like damn, bro. I wonder if when y'all just playing a simple tune. Like you ever think as an adult when you're gonna have kids and you just like your kids play that simple tune, you're just like, ooh, like, right?
Yo,
like. That shit crazy, bro. Everybody started from a recorder, like legit.
Yeah.
That's literally where I started from.
And then we used to challenge for that first year, bro.
Yeah, every time.
Yeah. So like, I'm gonna say for me, I have two phases, right? So first phase of music for me, when I like started really loving like the sound of music, this is when I started getting into like the trumpet and stuff like that, right? Or just music in general. Number one, I watched the movie Drumline, bro. Stop playing with me. Everybody watched that shit and wanted to join the band after that. You didn't want to join the band after Drumline?
Before.
Okay.
We were there. We were already there. We were practicing at Morris Brown College when they was filming.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, so really?
Yeah.
Okay, so with me, I wanted to do chorus, but then Drumline came out, and I was like, bro, I'm playing the fucking drums, bro. I'm in there. There were no more spots left for the drums. I was like, all right, fuck it. I'm gonna, I was like, you know what? Let me get into my Kenny G bag. You know what I'm saying? Let me do that.
Yeah.
And then I realized that what I actually bought as an instrument wasn't a saxophone, it was a trumpet. So I had to learn how to play the trumpet. And my cousin Javon, he played trumpet for the military band for the Navy. And so he's the one that really like got me in there. So, it was cool. I enjoyed it. I had a good phase in music when I like playing the instruments, right? And then what made me really love it is that my dad is such an Earth, Wind & Fire fan. And we went to, we go to Florida all the time, for summer vacation and stuff like that, go back home, chill out there. And he would always play Earth, Wind & Fire, and that got me into like really loving like music, like just their instrumentation in there, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like,
exactly.
This was crazy. So that has to be like my intro into like just the sound of music, and then my second phase getting into like hip hop and shit like that would have to be around like 2000, like what is that, 8, 9, when I say about 2009, 2010. That phase when I really started like come on, I've always like listened to like rap, the T.I.s and Outkast, but like when I really started like loving music, really listening to them lyrics and getting into it was when my boy Channing, shout out to my boy Channing, I met him. He went to Alpharetta and he had moved over there where I went to high school at Shiloh, and so like I went to that. I don't know if y'all ever been into Alpharetta or know anybody from there during like your high school phase. It's like a different fucking world, bro. Like no cap, like
we didn't pass.
They're different. Like it's just different, bro. So like when I went over there, I started just meeting different people. My boy Alex, my boy Martin. Shout out my boy Martin and his production and everything he got going on. And they're all were into like like music and film and shit like that. Very creative people, and that's one of my first time around people who are actually creators. And like they were just freestyling in the car, bro. Like obviously we getting high, but we freestyling. I don't know if you ever got high and started fucking freestyling
No, but I freestyle.
Okay, but it's crazy, bro, because I saw like just their wordplay and things like that. And I was like, damn. And that's when I got into the J. Cole. They're the ones that put me on to J. Cole. They're the ones that put me on to Kendrick Lamar. Like Section 80, like crazy. Yeah, so like that, those would be my intro to music right there.
Gotcha. Dang. Well, for me, I guess. How did that start? All right. Well, music has always been around. You know, of course, like you grew up in a black household, music is always gonna be played.
Agreed.
And like with right, especially on the Saturday mornings when your mama is lighting incense and you smell the incense and the Lysol and the Fabuloso all in tandem on the Saturday morning.
Fabuloso on the pot.
You hear the music.
Absolutely. Huh? The Fabuloso on the pot.
Yep. Fabuloso on the pot. Yeah. And then you hear the silver pot. And I heard Maxwell's first album, Urban Hang Suite. Hearing Don't Ever Wonder, you know, Ascension, man. I always hear it. So whenever I hear, you know, the intro of, you know, Don't Ever Wonder, you know, it always brings me right back to me waking up on a Saturday morning to mom's like cleaning the house, getting it together, you know, on the weekend. My pops used to be a DJ. He also used to be a rapper back in the day. So I remember looking through, you know, his notebooks with his little rhyme books and stuff like that. And he had a lot of music. He had a lot of music in like crates of music. So I was really just toying around with whatever CDs and albums was there. And I used to love the album covers. I used to just look at different album covers, whether it be like, you know, DMX or Tina Marie, Rick James, like just looking at album covers and just like, bro, like they really are wearing like leathers and all this jewelry and all this other stuff. And then I'll open up, you know, the book and I'll read the production credits and stuff like that. I'm just like, man, this is cool. It's a lot of names in here. And then I just play music. Even though like I'm not the only child, me and my brother are 7 years apart. I'm the oldest, so you know I spent a lot of time at home. So I used to walk home and stuff like that. And while I would do homework, I'll just play one of the CDs that I thought had the best looking album cover. Or you know, if I wanted to listen to rap, I'll just pick a CD from that. Or if I heard R&B and I wanted to tap in that lane, I would just find a R&B cover that looked like, okay, this man laying down, or the girl looks all like dramatic on the cover. All right, this definitely looks some R&B shit. Let me go ahead and pop this in and see where it goes. And it just sort of continued to follow me, man. Like music is definitely something that, like, it is a form of therapy for me, for real. So I think that's where it started. It started just in the crib, man.
Yeah, I mean, back to that second part of that question, like you just ended with, like, it's therapy, like it's a relief. Like, I mean, think about it. You play music for every single emotion or mood that you're in. You're mad. Come on, bro. Give me some. I'm gonna name out emotions and give me a song off rip. Y'all can name different songs. All right. You're angry. What song?
We some head busters.
Marlo.
Nothing, but
Rough Riders Anthem.
I'm gonna go with Shit by Future. All right, so if you're sad, give me one. I'm eating your feelings, bro. I'll come back, Marlon.
Come back to me.
Valerie by The Weeknd.
Ooh, that's still your man.
Okay, I mean, what you got?
Yo, you don't threw me off.
What you got, Jay?
That's
old school. It's old school. It's called Anyone Who Had a Heart by Luther Vandross. That's like when I'm like.
I'm at to put so I got a couple of things. I got your violinist. I need that too to add to the playlist.
Okay.
I want to hear that. So I'm gonna go Marvin's Room by Drake.
Oh, that's
Cups of the rose.
Yeah, that's sad.
Bitches in my whole phone.
Yo,
I should call one and go.
That's crazy, man. We've really been talking for a while because Jay is just like, yo, man, these guys been going in for a time.
Next one.
So you might have to wrap it up.
Okay, all right.
Dang.
What's up?
What was yours?
What was yours?
Yeah, just throw it out.
Bedroom playlist.
Okay.
Oh, you want to wrap it up with that?
Yeah. Bedroom playlist?
Y'all want to wrap it up bedroom playlist, or you want to go with R&B?
Somewhat similar.
I mean, somewhat similar.
Okay. Wait. Yeah, we can mix them. Overlap.
What the 5 songs on the bedroom playlist?
Yeah.
All right, let's close it out.
Overlap them. Let me hear it. So what are your songs for the bedroom playlist?
Keith Sweat. Twisted.
Okay.
Right. Avant. Making good love. Okay.
It's good.
That's pretty good.
I got an honorable mention. Jodeci. Stay.
Yeah.
Ooh, I want to say this other person. I gotta say this other. I want to say this other person.
Oh man.
Yo, listen, man. Listen.
Go ahead, just go ahead.
Listen, man. R. Kelly feeling on your booty is a classic. That's a classic. Definitely Maxwell. Whenever.
Yeah, that's classic.
Baby.
That's a classic.
And then last one, of course, got to be Giveon, The Beach. That's what I use to set the tempo.
Sing it a little bit.
How did it start?
It's like it starts off like. It's like it sounds like you're on a beach. It sounds like waves are crashing against the sand.
But what's the verbiage of it, like the lyric? I'm trying to remember it. All right, I'm gonna get with you offline after that.
Yeah.
I want to hear that. What's up with you?
We're gonna start with Key Sweat, Nobody. Then we're gonna move to, I believe, Silk sings Meeting in My Bedroom.
Classic.
And then we're gonna go. Is it Yin Yang Twins Bedroom Boom?
Yes, well done.
Bedroom Boom. Y'all know that?
Yes, well done. Yeah.
Then we're gonna go. Pretty Ricky.
Oh, okay.
Juicy.
Yeah.
I thought you were about to say
Yeah. That
Nah,
one too.
Juicy
Juicy
is different.
Juicy. And then I'm gonna go.
It's tough.
Yeah, bro.
It's tough. I know a lot of R&B.
I know a lot of R&B too. We could do Usher, Nice and Slow. That's a classic.
That's a classic.
Yeah. That's my five.
All right. I will start with Usher, actually. Can You Handle It? Genuine, So Anxious.
Yes,
absolutely.
I have.
They're records that are just undeniably
You
gotta be on the
honorable.
Can You Handle It? And So Anxious, One in a Million by Aaliyah. It hits different. It hits different.
That's for like somebody you love, bro.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Maxwell has it's called the Mellow Smooth remix to something. That's on the Love Jones soundtrack. It's hard. And then fifth would be I gotta do it for the ladies. On It by Jasmine Sullivan and Ari Lennox.
That's different.
That's just sort of like a challenge.
I like that.
This record, women love that record.
Women love that record.
What you do with this?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll throw them on back.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I like it.
Like, hold on.
Yes, it is. You know what time it is, girl?
Yes.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I'm gonna slide with all right, so I got 2 Chris Brown songs. All right, no bullshit. All right, 3 in the morning. Like you know what time it is, girl. Stop playing.
Classic.
And then I'm gonna slide on the same album.
Classic Chris.
Him and Ludacris. Hear the sound of the baby drip, drip, drip.
Oh, what the bag?
What the bag, bro?
I thought you were gonna say take it down.
I was gonna say take it down too.
Yeah.
It's like anybody.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
bro. Bro, crazy.
You about to keep it in the Chris Lane?
Crazy, huh?
You about to keep it in Chris?
No, Chris Lane, but that's 2 for my Chris Lane.
Okay.
I gotta throw Genuine in there for sure. So Anxious.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw what's that song, bro? I don't know the name of the song, but it's Kelly Rowland and Lil Wayne.
Motivation?
Is it Motivation?
It got
like you know what I'm talking about?
Motivation.
Motivation, yeah, Motivation, bro. Like
That's a classic.
bro, go crazy.
That's a classic.
And then
That's out of that song though.
what's that? I think that's that shit, bro. Oh, and then I had Pretty Ricky, Just like you, bro. Juicy, bro. Like, come on, bro. Come on.
It's so many songs that you can have for a bedroom playlist.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and even some songs that like you won't even think it's like
Cause like
That you,
but you just like
when you said making good love, I'm like I thought you was gonna say read your mind.
man.
But read your mind.
But that's in my top 10.
Classic.
Yeah.
well, brothers.
Man.
That music episode, bro. That's some good stuff, man.
Yeah,
I like that. Man. I wouldn't have guessed that song by you either, brother. I like
Give you?
Yeah, when we were talking about like the song that we wouldn't guess that would be song we listen to. Threw me off with that one, bro. Kept me on my toes. That's it, man. Good episode, bro.
Yes, sir.
Holla at y'all, folks.
Did that music. Brother.
Good vibe.
Wow, man.
Wow. We out.